Do narcissists feel? Why saying they don't feel is flat out wrong and deeply misleading. There's a growing trend in the recovery space, especially on social media, where creators suggest that narcissists are incapable of feeling. You've probably heard the phrases like they feel nothing, they're empty inside, they're robots or demons, the grey matter isn't fully developed. This may feel emotionally satisfying to victims, but it is neurobiologically inaccurate, clinically irresponsible, and symbolically dangerous. Let's clear it up. Narcissists do feel, in fact, their emotional systems are often hyperactive but misregulated. What they lack is not feeling, but the capacity to process, modulate, and metabolize affect into relational meaning. Key feelings they do experience: rage, especially narcissistic injury, shame, buried and disavowed, envy, pervasive and corrosive, anxiety from lack of supply, grandiosity, inflated self soothing, and dysphoria when supply collapses. These are real embodied affective states. They burn, they humiliate, and they overwhelm. They feel, but what they don't do is integrate feeling into mutual emotional reality because their internal mirror is broken. Studies like Schultz et al. In 2013 show grey matter abnormalities in narcissists, particularly in the left anterior insula linked to cognitive empathy. But what's more important, the right anterior insular, the seat of emotional awareness, interoception, and embodied empathy. Even when structurally present, its functionality may be hijacked by early trauma, neglect, or cold idealization, defensive ego structures, symbolic inversion of false self construction. So the narcissist feels rage or envy, but cannot own it in a way that builds relationships. They may even simulate feelings with cold empathy, but they're not on feeling. They are misattuned and misregulating. Why survivors must stop repeating they feel nothing. Saying narcissists don't feel might feel empowering short term, but it distorts the survivor's understanding of what really happened. Because if they felt nothing, why did they rage? Why did they collapse whenever you left? Why do they seek validation obsessively? Why do they idealize and devalue? These are all affect driven behaviors. The problem is not the absence of feeling, it's the inability to bear feeling without projecting, disowning, or manipulating it. MPIT clarifies this perfectly. The narcissist does feel, but these feelings are unregulated, inverted, and disavowed. They push affect outward into you. This leads to projective identification. You feel what they own. Mirrored psychic inversion. You begin to question your own reality. Collapse of your own regulatory system. You feel too much. They feel but never claim the feeling as their own. Narcissists are not devoid of feeling. In fact, they are overwhelmed by feeling, but cut off from reflection, modulation, or integration. To say they feel nothing is neurologically false, clinically lazy, symbolically harmful to survivors who need accurate models of what happened. So instead of saying they don't feel, say they feel deeply, but disown, distort, and weaponize those feelings. And now I've been carrying what they couldn't hold. Peace out. Loads of love.